Good evening, everyone. TMA Sunday Night Live, where you choose the topics, we will discuss them. But this one is a full-time special, so technically it's a verdict, but just without Major Tom and Duncan, so you can't win them all. Sadly, we've got the young man Dino, Turkish man himself, and also the man, the myth, the legend, Moutinho, as ever, boys. Canadian Darren will be back very shortly, so you pay your money, you will, take your choice, and obviously if the public want him, the public will get him. Just before we start, Mr. Crouch saying, why didn't Rivets come on when needed a goal and only use 4 subs? Shouldn't lose a game unless you use all options. We'll come to that very shortly, mate. So boys, and obviously we'll get everyone's man of the matches as well. Dino, Halsey says evening geezers as well. Yeah, so first defeat, but if someone told us start the season that we would have won the first 5 games in all competitions, plus narrowly lost to a team that's really should be in the top 6 come the end of the season, you'd certainly take that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I think quite a few fans have gone in a meltdown. I'm not saying us, but on some other forums, I think some are bloody ridiculous, in all honesty. Some saying we're a terrible all game. I really think that's harsh on the team. I thought the first half we were excellent, besides the start, which I'm not fully blaming Batman on. I do blame Serrata as well. He shouldn't be getting on the inside of you that easy. It could have been different. Batman saved the penalty, which weren't a penalty. That was dodgy for me. Besides that first half, I thought we were excellent going forward. I really do. Bayu had a chance, which he should have done better. I don't want to slaughter him. I won't blame him for us losing the game. I thought defensively we were quite good. I thought Andrews had a very good game. I thought the Kayembe, that weren't his best game, I must admit. He was a bit sloppy, worked hard. I thought Sissoko was solid. Delhi played well again. I thought Morris had a good game. But for me, it was a typical championship game. I actually really enjoyed watching it. I thought it was a good level of football for this level of game. It was good intensity. We fought for everything. We battled. To be fair, Sheffield United probably just deserved to beat us, not by much. I think they deserved a win in the end, but I was very happy. Second half went scrappy. You can't, for me, at this division, you can't play perfect, pretty football all the time in this division. Maybe in the Premiership, but here it gets scrappy. Teams fight, they kick you, and yeah, it weren't great second half, but again, we still created. I enjoyed watching them. We had a go. He did some subs. I think he did do wrong where he didn't win. He brought on that young lad for this game. I thought that was the wrong game for him. It was his former club, and I think that was a silly mistake by Cleverly, to be honest with you. I'd rather give him a home debut than an away debut. But yeah, like I said, I enjoyed that. I do believe Sheffield United to be in a playoff position, and me and Pidge had a chat of it. As long as we compete, and we did to the end, we kept going. We could have maybe nicked a draw at some point. You never know with chances. But no, I did enjoy that. Fair enough. It was our first defeat. But no, I thought it was excellent by the boys. And I enjoyed the ending. I didn't like the fighting, but I liked the way the team was together and really wanted to fight for it. So you wouldn't have seen that last year. But yeah, no, I enjoyed that. I really did. I really enjoyed that. I thought it was brilliant. So good luck to the boys. I hope Cleverly's not too hard on them.
Yeah, but what do you reckon, mate? Yeah, I'll fight you.
Yeah, sounds like there was some handbags at the end. I've got to be honest, I didn't watch it because I was at Lewis today, so it's been I've had to catch up with everything whilst I was driving home. But like everyone said, I sort of predicted it. We probably weren't going to beat Sheffield United. I said it before kickoff. We might not win today, and I've been proved right. It's not the end of the world. It's a case of, look, we've had a good start. We were bound to lose at some point. We can't win them all. It's as simple as that. We can't win them all. We're not good enough to win them all.
Oh dear!
I'll tell you what. Just because bloody City beat West Ham, Dino's all bloody Man City there now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Plastic.
I'm not getting the Man City jokes this week. I love it. This is brilliant. I'm not getting any Man City jokes.
What? Am I Blackpool as well then? Because I got the orange on, yeah.
No. City have actually had an orange shirt, I believe. Luton. Why you got a Luton bloody polo shirt?
I'm pissed off. You're going too far now. Going too far there.
There's a yellow card coming here.
Look, if
No,
anyone
no,
thinks
no.
that Dino's got a Luton polo shirt on,
No,
please
too
comment,
far.
put it in the whole show now is literally just going to be Turkish Luton jokes toward Dino now.
Yeah, I'm expecting
sorry, carry on, mate.
I'm expecting a comment from Halsey any second. He's conjuring something up. It's the countdown clock. No, I don't think I did. Like I said, I didn't expect us to win today.
It's started already.
Woody's the first one out of the blocks.
Scum.
God. Yes. I'm a little bit disappointed, with the way like the goal was conceded. Fair play to Batman for pulling off the penalty save, but he did it a few times last season. He saved a few penalties, so probably should have expected it. I think now we got the international break, gives the boys a little chance to just have a bit of quiet time, reset, and then let's go again after the international break. So, yeah, a little bit, not overly disappointed we lost, but not surprised. Do you know what, Dan? I've got to be honest. When they announced that we were signing that striker from Udinese, I was like, "What the hell are we playing at?" Because I don't think we needed him at all. I would rather have I'd rather pulled someone out the under 23s. A striker from there, Adiamo. What's he? That boy deserves another chance.
Here he is. Good old T.
I knew it was coming. I said it. I called it. I got it right. It's a shame we didn't come away with anything. But I think like people have said, like I've already said, we're not going to win every game. So let's just take this one on the chin. We're still up in the top off. We're still in the top three. Let's not be. But 20 million. I think 20. I think it's more 20p, Stuart, more than anything. 20p.
20
Possibly
chops.
not even that. Why did we not wear the black kit with the red shorts, purple? I don't know. Can you mix all those colours together and conjure up a colour?
It'd be weird if we had purple socks and thing, mate. No, it might as well just wear the purple kit and just. We can still chop and change it. I do like the yellow goalie shirt. That's quite nice, actually. When I saw that, I said, I hope they release that. They've got a yellow goalie kit now as well. The third one's obviously yellow goalie kit. It's all yellow.
Yeah, Aidan was because I was with Aidan today. He said to me, "Oh, this kit looks nice," and I was like, "Mate, I can't see it. I'm trying to drive my car.
Yellow goalie kit,
distract me." And he said it does look nice. So, well, hopefully they do, but. We said this about the black kit last season with the goalie shirt. It suddenly went on sale, sold out quickly, and that was it. It was gone.
They only made 60 of them, apparently.
Well, there you go. It's, surely they've got to learn from that. Surely. You'd think they would, but we'll see. Because if it's, technically it's yellow, you get more people wearing yellow. So completely agree with Halsey here. No complaints about the start of the season. By far the most of us expected. Indeed, apart from getting solid Man City in the cup, which I'm not going to get drawn on because I had a rant earlier about this and I'm seriously not happy with it. But yeah, I just think both were matching hand wrists.
And wrists.
Yeah, it'd be nice words.
Very nice. Right. So enough about the Luton supporting Man City fan up there now, boys. So and he's Turkish. We got. We did not show up today. It's from Woody. Cheryl, the mother. Obviously, hi mum. She goes, don't think we can realistically expect to win them to win every game. Dan said the last 24 hours Twitter has gone, Gino is a god again, to being dedicated followers of Uncle Twat again. We're a funny bunch. Yeah, his fanboys are obviously feeding him. Woody, I'm happy with how we have started. If anyone has said 5 wins out of 6, take that. Yeah, take
And
that,
Partey.
party, mate.
Yeah,
he won him back for good, wasn't he?
yeah. Harry
There's only
Barlow's
one-
ready.
Oh God, Jesus! All I do is not each night is pray. I'll
Yeah,
certainly pray for for 3 points that end 2 weeks, mate. I tell you,
yeah.
there's only
Everything
one club.
changes.
There's only one club in orange, and they're up the road to take it off. Dino, that's from Woody. He just wants to see your nipples, mate. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Big shout out to Michael Thorpe's mum. She's apparently she says hi everyone. Mum is home now. Mum came back on Tuesday. Brilliant, great news, Michael. Hope you're well, mate. Kevin said today was the first real test. Unfortunately, we fell short. Give the new signings some time to settle in. I think the guys as well. I think the international break has probably come at a decent time now. We can now regroup after that. We've had a real first test, the main test. I mean, every game's been a test, but a real serious test against a promotion contender. We've got 2 weeks now to really bed in those signings and then attack the Coventry game. We should be looking at, not saying because it's going to be one hell of a game. Coventry are a good side, but we should really be going into that looking to bounce back with 3 points. It's easy said than done. I'm not saying we'll get it, but I think that's how the mindset's got to be. But what do you reckon, Dino?
Yeah, of course. We bounce straight back up. I believe. I do think we could finish 10th, but maybe we could even sneak a playoff spot. I know it's early days, but I thought the first half was very good. I think people saying it was a pathetic performance might want to watch the first half again. It weren't the best start, but we really did play some good football there. I know the second half was poor, but we're going to play. We are going to play lesser teams in this division, aren't we? We are. Sheffield United are in the top 6. We're going to be playing. No disrespect to them, Rotherham and teams like that. We will batter some teams 4-5-0.
No, Rotherham got relegated.
All right, sorry. All right, bloody hell. You know what I mean. We'll batter some teams.
We'll play them next round when we beat City. That's how we
just All right, we'll batter City.
Yeah, there we go.
But we will batter some teams 4-5-0. We are going to. Of course, we're going to lose some games along the way, and we are playing this tippy-tappy football, which is dangerous at times, and you do get caught out. But hell, it's entertaining and enjoyable to watch. So, some fans need to calm down a bit. It's our first loss, and no, I think we can beat Coventry definitely. Oh God!
Higgins is gone.
Just come back with comment of the night. It's just gone bang. There you go. 6 is out of the ground. Jesus.
Back into play, isn't he? If we go all season, win 5, lose 1, happy days. Yeah, absolutely, Woody. I mean, looking at that. But, right, moves. Like exactly what I obviously asked Dino, but I'll get Dino's thoughts on this in a minute, mate. But Michael's put up a good point. Are you happy with the new players? And also, people will do this as well. Rate the transfer window out of 10. I'll get Moobs' thoughts on that first. So, are you happy with the signings that we have? Bearing in mind what a transfer window we had, and how do you rate the transfer window as well?
Yes, there's some good. We've brought in some good ones. Don't get me wrong. We've brought in some good ones. Sissoko, definitely. I'm still not convinced. I'm going to need to be convinced about the bloke we got from West Ham, the 36-year-old, because I just don't understand that. For me, I'd rather have us gone and got the guy from Leeds United that was on the free, that was being linked with us. I'd rather have had him. A player that's got experience at this level, who knows this division, who knows how to get out of this division. All right, I know Leeds lost the playoff and everything, but he's done it. I swear he's done it before with them and everything. So, I think that one concerns me, and I think that one or two others. But we've got to give these guys time to get settled in. They've all come in at the last minute, and some of them have gone in the squad today. Obviously, not. It looks like they haven't done particularly well, but we can't really expect them to just walk in and go, oh, yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm used to this style of play. They've got to get used to it. So hopefully, probably these couple of weeks now, where international, I don't know how many of our players are going off on international duty, actually. I'm sure Georgie's going. He's probably the main one.
Yeah, Dave's definitely going, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, Dave, I think he might be the only one actually. That could probably be a bit of a bonus. You know, yeah, Dan's spot on. You know, we all got excited about success, and then he just wanted a bottle of Baileys in his hotel room every night.
What I mean by rating it is basically have we fulfilled the quota of what we needed to get? I mean, obviously, time will tell how good the signings will be, but have we stocked up enough?
I reckon. I reckon we might have done. But the thing we've got to avoid is an injury crisis. Yeah, Stuart, that's what I'm saying. You give let these guys have 2 weeks in the international break, and they'll get settled in. I'm not saying like why were they in the squad? They've obviously been picked for a reason. But what I'm saying is they come in late, so they're going to have to, they'll get used to everything. So, yeah, we'll see after transfer window. It's probably Halsey. That's probably the reason why he probably got subbed is because he's probably going off with Georgia on international duty, and they've said we don't want him injured. So they probably hooked him and said, right, just bugger off and go. I know that's happened before when we've had a few players off on international duty. They've been subbed off. I think we're just one midfield. I don't think we are. I don't think we are. I think we've got enough cover.
I'll still get Capu.
He's available on a free, so we can do what we want. We could go and get him in. That would be. I'll tell you what. That would be heaven. Capu and Sissoko in midfield. Jesus Christ. All I can say is, can we please draw Arsenal in the FA Cup, because they will destroy the centre midfielders.
Capu, Kiembe, and I mean Bashiru's getting better though. To be fair, he's starting to kick.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing. I think I said it before. I think I said it a few weeks ago. Dele Bashiru this year has to have the season of his life, because he is the most forgotten about person. He's been plagued by injury, and I think if he was to have another season of only playing 4 or 5 games, getting injured, coming back, having another 4 or 5 games, getting injured, then coming back, I think the club would be actually saying, you know what, mate, we can't take a chance on you anymore. This is pointless. We're paying you all this money. And he'll get shown the door in a big way. More interested in.
I won't be wearing this shirt again on here.
Absolutely slaughtered. Right, okay. Dino, I'll come to you first, mate, and I'll get Moobs' thing, and I'll shout out the comments again, and I'll get your comment on that as well. He's more interested about the smoking ban, but how many points will we get in the next 5 games? Let's throw this up.
Who are we playing? Coventry,
Scummers.
Norwich. Oh yeah, we've got Scum coming up very shortly. I'll give you the official thing, boys. Yes, right, okay. So we've got Coventry, then we've got Norwich, Sunderland, Preston, Borough. Then we've got the Scum, cool. But take the Scum one out of the thing. We've got Coventry at home, so it's home away. So yeah, home away to Norwich, home to Sunderland, away to Preston, home to Borough. Cool. How many you reckon?
Jesus. I'd be happy with I'll be happy with 15 points, but I'll be happy with something like 9 points.
Yeah.
I'd want more, of course, but I'd be happy with that.
Well, until we play Dino's team on October the 19th.
I'm gonna go 1 more point. I think I'm gonna go with maybe 10 points, 11 points. Like Dino said, 15 would be ideal. But yeah, I think that's what we can do. I think, I think there's some.
Jesus Christ!
I'll tell you what, the best one. I'll tell you what. Just shout out. Woody said 15. Mr. Higgins said 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 everywhere they go. That's from Woody. But no, the best pod we had in terms of wind up is when you said, "Look, don't tell me." As stupid as it sounds, don't tell me the Formula 1 results. I don't want to know. I'm watching it when I go home. And there was lap times, split times, like, shoulder strokes, a lot. Everything was coming to the comments. It was just the M1 show after, wasn't it?
I'll tell you what. Today, driving down to Lewis to watch the women play, Aidan put his phone on in the back of the car. So I'm driving along, and all I can hear is the commentator going, "It's lights out the way we go." I'm thinking, right, I'll need to have a look at this, and I'm thinking, shit, I've got to keep looking forward. I wasn't going to go up the back of someone. Yeah, and I was like, Jesus Christ! I was like, turn the volume down. He went, "We can't hear it." I was like, "What do you mean you can't hear it?" I said, "The car next to me can hear it."
You should have a TV and have a little monitor in the front where, the digital monitor. So you go, "Here we are, boys. Suck on this and just press this and the fucking Formula 1 comes up."
If I had that, mate, I'd be having more crashes than blinking Logan Sargent did in a Williams. That's for sure.
Jesus, mate, more shocking than his polo shirt, mate. I tell you.
Indeed.
Right, okay, let's get some comments up. So, moves with the international break. New lads will bed in. We always said that was can't really rate the transfer window until we've seen them all play a few times. Remember, we get excited about Isaac's success.
Yeah.
We said one midfielder short. That's from Gary. I think we're going to get 10 points. I'd love to say 10 points. I'll go with that. Got in some good positions, but the final ball was poor. Look, I mirror what, getting back to the Sheffield United game, just before we go into your segment. The game itself, I thought for 15, 20 minutes, we looked so positive going forward. Okay, we didn't have much in terms of shots, but we look a totally different side under Tom. And obviously the 5 wins in a row has certainly helped confidence and, bedding in and their belief in what TC's trying to do. But we look a totally different side. I do think Larici struggled today only because they've obviously done their own work on him. They know what he's like. I think that's all it was. But I think apart from that, okay, it was probably out the 6 that we've had already. It probably is our worst game. Fair to say, definitely, 110%. It was our worst game. But you've only lost 1-0 to a side that's going to be in the playoffs. I fully expect them to be at least minimum playoffs. I'll probably think about 3rd or 4th. Sheffield United will finish this season. So we ain't done that bad, to be fair, today. I mean, yes, we could have done better. You look at the game in the whole, we could have done a bit better, especially being more clinical up front. But look, we go into the international break, still on a high, still up there, still amongst the chasing pack, and we've got a few decent games. But I do think if we just go into that with that belief and just be a bit more clinical against certain teams, i.e. the Sunderlands of this world, we've got half a chance in keeping this going. I do think if we have a bit of luck as well, we'll still be in the top 6 come the next 5 games. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I don't see one. I think there's probably other teams around us that have all got to start playing each other. So everyone will start taking points now off. It's a shocking comment, that is. Or is it your Turkish prison top? I'll tell you what, Woody, it was actually imported from an American jail.
It's getting absolutely has to be a bet.
I'll tell you what, he's actually been supporting McLaren today because McLaren F1 are in orange. So that's
Go on, McLaren, come on.
Yes, go on McLaren.
Go on, Dino.
And they are currently racing in IndyCar as well. So the IndyCar's on in the background, although I don't know what's going on.
Dino's watching IndyCar on his phone.
If he's got Sky F1 on, he'll know more than me. So I don't know what's happening at the minute.
If anyone wants to tell Moves what's happening, please message in the comments. Obviously, but going back to Sheffield United, Jebison came on as well. It's plenty of time for him. I mean, it's against his former club. I do think you will see we've got a very good player in Jebison. He's quick. He's got experience in that kind of level as well. So, I'm waiting to see this lad for Udinese, the one who'd signed from Derby. Derby fans are livid. They reckon something dodgy's gone on. But I'm like, oh, shut up, you lot. Just behave yourselves.
Well, in a way, though, they've probably got a point because it is Udinese and Watford. And we've gone and done something stupid again. Can Dino stand up because there's either a scumbag on there or a prisoner?
Nothing. It's Rocco.
Brilliant, legend.
Where's John McCain when we need him?
That comment. Holes in Stu.
I'm hiding it. The number's on my back. Yeah.
Does Dino? Or is it upward pointing arrows? Exactly. I'll tell you what, boys. It's actually his second job. He's got to go and work on the highways tonight, so he's got to have his orange stuff on, so he can be seen.
I don't knock it, mate. It's all money. To be fair, yeah. Fair play, Dino. Exactly. Fair play, mate. But yeah, no, the new signings, mate. We like Dan said, they've got plenty of time to bed in, but
exactly.
We've got a bit of taste for them, haven't we?
Exactly. I'm pleased. I know Stuart said earlier, I'm not disrespecting the new signings today. Okay, it's one of those where all I was saying was they've come in right at the back end of the transfer window, on pretty much on deadline day. They've probably had one training session, maybe two maximum, and then some of them have been put into the squad. So this is what I was getting at. They're not going to be like up to speed with how we're playing. So give this in now. Get them on the training pitch for 2 weeks. Get them, get them bedded in. Get them going, and then when we come back for Coventry, they'll hit the ground running more. We'll probably see better performances from some of them. Stuart loves you, mate. Stuart loves you. That's the be all and end all.
Here's a question. Yeah, exactly. Here's a question, Dean, before we get onto the segment, because enough of this convict jokes now. It's brilliant.
He's Akon. He's locked up.
Yeah, keep it coming because we'll distract Moobs during this segment as well. If we get a thing as well, I'll try my best. Who's going to be the standout for the new signings, mate? Dino.
Oh God!
Put your colours on the mask now, mate. And who do you reckon is going to be the best the signing? I'm going to say.
I like I haven't seen a lot of him, but that what's his name? Fatter kid, the one up top.
Oh, Fatter,
yeah. Yeah, he. I don't know why he didn't get on instead of that Jefferson kid. I'd have rather brought him on at the moment. I don't know. He excites me. And what's his name? That Bar. I like the look of Bar as well. He really excites me. He come on and he was powerful. He really caused some problems today. He was excellent. I think he should start a game soon. I really do. I think I'd start him against Coventry, in all honesty. Them and the bloke from West Ham. I know what Moobs is saying. I do agree. We should have got the Leeds one, but I think he'd be massive for us at the back. The West Ham centre-back that's coming up. I think he's going to be huge for experience. I know he's not going to be quick, but you're going to have the other lads around it. But I think his experience will be massive for us near the end of the season. He won't play every game, of course, but he'll be a good part to have in the changing room. He's been there, done it, and sort of players we do need in the team. So I think he'll be very important as well.
Yeah, what do you reckon, Moobs?
I think I don't know what. I just think that the guy that's at the left wing back, that Laruzzi, I think he could be our signing of the summer. But I think overall, it has been a pretty good window. It really has. They've actually, I think one thing we have got to give the Pozzos credit for is that they have backed cleverly. He's gone and said, "This is what I need. These are who I need. This guy can come in on loan."
Oh God! Bloody hell!
Yeah. So Yeah, I think overall, it has been a pretty good window. You know, and I look forward to seeing some of these new signings after the international break as well. Because, like I say, I didn't see the game today, so it's it's there are plenty of positives. There are plenty of positives about still. Let's not self-destruct like certain people are on social media right now.
Yeah,
as far as I'm concerned.
Big shout out to Sean Tucker. He says, "How are you?" Yeah, cheers, mate. And he's come back from Sheffield. Yeah, no, I'm good, mate. Hope you're well, mate, and the family. Cheers, mate. Right, okay, let's get straight onto it, mate, because we need to know what went on at Lewes, mate. So, you ready, mate?
I'm ready. Yes, hello, people. It's that time of the weekend again. Yes, you love it. You know you do. I know you love it. God, what happened today? Well, basically, I had a long car trip. You can probably tell how tired I am because I look absolutely done in, and I am. Thank you, M25, for that. It's much appreciated. Not. So yes, I made the.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can we get this trending? Can we get this trending? Hashtag Dino's wearing orange. Let's get it trending. Come on. Everyone get on X or Twitter, whatever it's called. Just get it trending, or even get it trending on Facebook. You know, we'll get this done. Pidge, I'll tell you what, message Richie, see if he can sort something out.
Yeah, I'm doing it now, mate.
So yes, anyways, yeah, I did make the trip down to Lewes today to watch Watford women play. I was a little bit late, so I did miss kickoff. Actually, I missed the first quarter of an hour, 20 minutes, because I was trying to find a parking space. And then had a nice walk back. Not nice in the heat, I can assure you. It was a bit of a scrappy affair at times. Not going to lie, you know, it's a bit like the women are currently a bit like the men. They're in a massive transition. As you all know, after last season, we're back in tier 3, not where we really want to be, but hey ho, it is how it happens. Despite a good start, first half, couldn't break the deadlock and went in at halftime goalless. Come back out the second half, it was a bit more of the same, but then this time we we got absolutely sucker punched, and a very looking like he's out of an aircraft window. Yes, I am. I'm just about to taxi down the runway at North Harpenden Airport. So yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, Lewes took the lead in a very controversial way. There was a blatant handball in the build-up to the goal. Actually, it was a blatant handball from the person who scored the goal because she controlled it and then thumped it into the back of the net, and the ref said it was totally legitimate. So work that one out. If you watch the highlight, I know there'll be some highlights posted, so when you do see it, have a look and judge for yourselves. I was going absolutely mental at the ref and was lucky not to get in a spot of trouble over it. But as always, the girls dug deep. They eventually got themselves going and forced an equaliser through I can't think what her name is. All I know is she wears number 24. That's how many signings Watford women have had this season. I don't actually know the squad yet. I'm still trying to get used to it. But yes, we did force an equaliser, and we were very, very unlucky not to get a winner. The girls did go searching for one, but we just ran out of time. But I can safely say today, I think the heat played its part, because down on the south coast at Lewes, that it was, I don't know what it was like up here, but it was sweltering down there. It was touching, I think, 30, 31 degrees. So the girls did have to stop a few times for water breaks, which the referee enforced, as league protocol says. So yeah, a bit of a frustrating day, unfortunately. It was good to see that there was a few Hornets down there. I know it clashed with the men playing, which it wasn't ideal. But that's Sky for you. Not going to get drawn on that one either, because I'll say something I shouldn't. Looks like you want to. I want to fight a submarine. Am I in the Navy now?
Yeah.
It's Halsey. It's never sweltering in Scotland. It's always raining, mate. So yeah, a point on the board. It leaves the girls after 3 games in 6th position. Just a few points off top. It is incredibly tight already in that division. So you know, it could go the same way again as the other year when we were in it, where you had 4 teams almost going for it on the final day. Right, Stuart, is that Dre you're on about? So I think it is. It's the Turkish Navy submarine.
Oh dear. God.
Yeah, so we're not sure. If someone Googles that, we might be able to find out if the Turks have got any submarines. They probably have. Well done to the South Park. A little bit of non-league coming up shortly. A very entertaining game at Hemel yesterday, but more on that shortly because I'm just going to jump back to the women because we've got a double header this week. If you're in the local area, Thursday night, you did hear me say that right. Thursday night at 7:45, the girls take on Chesham United over at Chesham. Now, as far as I'm aware, Chesham United women actually play. Oh, that's better. I'm a bit more central now. Don't look like I'm seasick.
Oh, sorry.
I had to Google that.
I was joking when I said Google it. Right. So, anyways, like I said, right, I'll start again. Thursday night. Yes, you did hear me right. I said Thursday. Watford women will take on Chesham United women. And it's a 7:45 kickoff. Please do not trust the Watford website with the kickoff time because they've got it wrong. Chesham have said it's 7:45. The FA website says it's 7:45, but the club website says 7 o'clock. So please ignore the club website. One, we have been told it is 7:45. It's a cup game to determine what cup the girls will compete in this season in Tier 3. It's kind of a huge game because if they don't get the win they need, they'll drop into the plate, which we don't want to be in this season. So a few rule changes which has allowed under 23 squads from moves on screen like a poster. Thank you, Stuart. That's very kind of you. I'll get a stamp next.
Oh, Jesus.
So yeah, this also we are led to believe Chesham just do pay on the gate, so you don't have to get a ticket in advance, you don't have to register for an account or anything. Just turn up on the night and pay to get in. We don't know how much it is to get in at Chesham. I wouldn't say it's more than about £10 for adults. It's probably only going to be about a fiver if anything. But like I say, we haven't got no prices or nothing. Once we'll try and find out some prices if we can. We'll post them up wherever we can. So on the Watford FC Women Forum, on the group, if you're not a member, you want to come over and join, come and join. It'd be great to have you. I know Pidge will probably post something if there's ticket prices announced as well. But yeah, like I say, 7:45 this Thursday night. It'd be great to see as many people over there as possible because the girls love playing in front of the crowd. They really do love it. I can honestly assure you they were absolutely livid with today's point. They sort of said it was like 2 points dropped. That's how annoyed they are right now. But they'll get it right. Eventually we always find a way of getting it right. But like I say, there's a double header this week. Next Sunday, the girls are at home to MK Dons. So if you're about, we're back at Wealdstone this season. If you haven't already heard, it'll be a 2 o'clock kickoff, not like last Sunday when we played Billericay, and we had to kick off at 12. So this one is back to its normal slot of 2 p.m. So if you can, the tickets already on sale on the club website. Season ticket holders for the men, you do get a discount again this season when you put your fan ID in. So put your fan ID in, you'll get the discount on checkout. So it's definitely worth doing. Thank you very much, Halsey.
Yeah, I second that.
Actually, Halsey, I need to message you about Derby away in January, but I'll talk to you offline about that. I've had a nudge from somebody. So yeah, like I say, it's 2:00. 2:00 for MK Dons women against MK Dons women next Sunday at Wealdstone. Please, if you can, come over, because I can honestly announce this season, we have got a drum, and it is absolutely deafening when we get it going. I've got to give a shout out to Aidan, because he's taken control of it. At the moment, Stuart, I can't confirm anything like that. We simply don't know if there's going to be any girls' games at the Vic. I think the only way I can see it possibly happening is if the girls dig themselves out of this little rut they're in, and hit some form, and we start climbing the league, and if we're up there, like say around Christmas, New Year, and continue that on. There's some home games in the new year that could easily get shifted to Vicarage Road, but we won't know until the club says anything. So we've just got to sit tight. But for now, as far as we know, it is all at Wealdstone. But we do believe at some point they'll move a couple. They'll move. We think it will happen, but we just got to wait. So yeah, like I say, so get your tickets and come and support the girls this week. Like I say, yes, and a big shout out to Matthew, even though he wasn't there today, but he is pretty much always there at home games, and he is absolutely brilliant, great lad. Yeah, so quite a bit of non-league, because we've got I know Pidge's probably got to wrap this up, because he's probably got to go. What a day yesterday! If you were at Hemel Town, you would have been treated to a thriller that involved Hemel winning by 4-2. Yes, that's right, 4-2. And we had a crazy 10 minutes, because they were at home to Bath City yesterday. And it's always a good time. It's always good playing Bath, because they're a great team. They've got a great set of fans. But we had 2 red cards in the space of 10 minutes. Absolute carnage. Unfortunately, one Hemel player was taken to hospital, which is a bit sad. But we have heard today he has been discharged after suffering a dislocated knee, courtesy of the Bath City goalkeeper. If you're wondering what I'm on about, go on YouTube, type in highlights of Hemel Hempstead versus Bath, and it will come up. And trust me, when you see the challenge, it is nothing but absolutely disgraceful and shocking to the highest order. I'll sum it up in a nutshell. He come running out, he completely mistimed it, and he ended up 2 foot in the striker. And like I say, ended up with a dislocated knee, which isn't great, because he's a cracking player who's only just joined actually from Wealdstone. So it's going to be a bit of a big miss, but we've got other players that can come and fill the void. So we do wish Trey, who was injured, a speedy recovery, and I'm glad he's back home resting. So hopefully he might be at the game tomorrow night, because there's another round of games coming. It comes thick and fast in non-league, and the Tudors will be at home. So if you live in Hemel or in and around the area, check out the non-league fixtures, because everyone's playing this week, either Monday or Tuesday. I don't know if St Albans are at home, because I've not had a look, but I know tomorrow night 7:45 Hemel Hempstead will take on Welling United. So if you're about, come up to Hemel, come and cheer the Tudor Army on. They're currently flying at the moment in National League South. They're second in the table, and if everything stays as it is after the midweek fixtures, next weekend Hemel travel to Slough, and it could be a case of first versus second already. Now, I have not said anything like that about Hemel, I don't think, ever since we started doing this. This is how well they're playing this season. They are absolutely up there. They're in the mix already, and they're probably going to stay there all season, pretty much. So, like I say, if you're not doing anything next weekend, because it is international break, let me get that out. It's international break. Go down to Slough and watch what will possibly be a cracking game again. And like I say, tomorrow night as well. So yeah, it's pretty much get your tickets, have a bit of fun, enjoy yourselves, and that's pretty much it for me. Thank you.
All right, cheers, boys and girls. Oh, there we are. He's laying down now. Right, cheers, boys and girls. Yeah, thank you ever so much. Yeah, we won't have anything next week because it's been international break. There'll be spits and spurts the following week because I'm on a 210. So what we'll do is we'll get a preview possibly on Thursday. Maybe not a verdict or a Saturday show. So, but I will. We should have the verdict because I'll be off for that game. So we'll have the verdict. We won't have the Sunday. So we'll have Thursday night, Saturday in a couple of weeks' time. So, right, Kev said, to be honest, I think our season starts here. Stuart, thanks, lads. After head, only advice I can give is just don't do it. Mate.
I think that's meant to say advice, not advise. Advice.
Yeah.
I think that's what Stuart's getting at.
Exactly, mate. Yeah. Any final words, boys, before we shoot off?
Well, I was actually just going to say we need to be grateful that Dino wasn't wearing a yellow hoodie because otherwise it'd have been the Beatles' Yellow Submarine being sung all night.
Jesus Christ!
Every single Beatles thing, isn't it?
Exactly. Been strawberry filled as well.
Revolution. Big shout out to Terry Pierce, Big Tell from our official partner InReach. So copiers and printers, no obligation cost comparison from other companies. So if you need any copiers for your business, the email address is down below. So that's a big shout out to InReach, our partners. And also massive shout out to the TaylorMade Former Players Club, fronted by Pricey and Watford's favourite son, Luther Blissett. We're honoured and privileged to have them be in association with that fantastic group as well. So, yeah, no, thank you very much. He's not watching from the bath tonight. He did say to me Tuesday, he usually watches from the bath. Absolutely fine, mate. We absolutely accept that you could do that. In all honesty, Dino took the slagging well, fair play. Yeah, big shout out to Dino, absolute legend, the young man, absolutely awesome. And don't forget to collect your tenner, Dino.
What?
Losing the bet, he's saying the bet.
I was going to say, could you elaborate? We're not sure.
Give me the facts. Google it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, boys and girls.
That's probably incorrect, actually.
Oh, absolutely, mate. It's money well spent, anyway. Right. Okay. We'll see you. See you Thursday. See you in 2 Thursdays' time. Preview the commentary game, and then obviously we'll do the fans' verdicts. 8 o'clock. Yeah, it's brilliant, mate. On the Saturday night. So yeah, as always, you've been beautiful. We've been TMA. It's good night from the legend.
It's good night from Turkish jail.
Luton fans.
It's good night from Pidge.